What's going on, everybody? Today we're at Bait in Seattle, Washington, and as you guys know, spring is in full effect. So today we're gonna be going over the hottest items for spring right now. Y'all ready? Let's go.
Let's do some shopping.
Alright guys, one thing that makes Bait really unique are the amount of collectibles and figurines they have. They got a bunch of bear bricks up there. You got the Toy Story ones right there.
It's all nostalgic too. Like if you see a lot of has to do with old school comics.
They even got this display over here.
They got a lot of different characters that I was surprised to see this much actually walking in here.
Your section is over here with the your little favorite
Hey, why you gotta call them out like
Bro!
that?
No man, you got your Lucky Charms, you got the Captain Crunch.
That frog that no one eats.
Alright guys, what do you guys think about this velour Bait Puma collab?
Man, this is really breakdancer-ish.
Is this something Johnny will wear?
This is something Johnny probably can't wear because I'll be sweating too much.
What do you guys think about Ape though? You know, Ape is kind of that beeline of Bait.
The fact that you just called it beeline and I didn't even know B in it.
In my opinion, I never really liked Ape. You know, it's always either Bape or Nay.
Alright, one thing that's still kind of in right now is that Nike Tech Fleece. What do you guys think about this?
I think this would be cool for springtime because springtime is still not quite summer, so the night times could get a little bit cold.
And they updated the technology right here for if you need to breathe a little bit in the armpit.
Okay, this is definitely a comment. How do you guys feel about Jordan Brand kind of getting more into the fashion lane? Because this shirt is definitely something that they weren't producing 5 years ago. You know what I mean? Like you don't.
Yeah, they
see
try to get into the elongated tees at the back.
I feel like Russell Westbrook had a lot to do with this.
Even Jordan last night in the championship game was trying to style out in some Jordan Brand lifestyle gear, but no Jordan. I don't know what brand makes this right here, but this is something that I think would be pretty nice for spring.
It got the baseball tee kind of sleeve kind of cut off the 3/4 look.
Oh, this is Clot?
Clot.
Oh, from Edison Chen in Hong Kong?
Okay.
I didn't even know he still made clothes, but okay.
We talked about ventilation earlier. This one got a nice little ventilation right here in the armpit.
It skipped any material, went straight to just the big hole. One thing I feel like are always really classic are the coaches jackets.
I feel like it's definitely an all year round type of jacket, just because it's not too thick.
Yo, in my opinion, coach's jacket has always been a simple but yet trendy piece of clothing that you could wear.
All right, so the one thing that really stood out to me in the BBC section is this sweatshirt right here. I like this off-white with the red. Hey,
Richie!
Johnny,
What size is that though, man? The off-white I feel like just screams
It's just
spring.
I feel like it's a new trend, coming in. Yo man, I like this so much. I'm actually try it on real quick.
So for 10, I think he might need a medium, but still looks fly. All right, one huge thing that you'll notice when you walk into Bait is just the amount of bait.
Oh,
that is
Speaking of the
clean
coach's
right
jacket from
there.
earlier,
Man,
it's real. It got that springtime green grass.
I really like when companies do this where they have the green on green or the red on red. It kind of it shows that their branding is still there, but it keeps it really subtle.
Yo, one thing that I kind of noticed what they had is their own baseball jerseys. I feel like springtime, you can't think about baseball without thinking about spring.
Nah.
Think about spring. I think
Tanks.
The springtime, I feel like the tank top is the ideal piece of the most comfortable
That is
thing you
very
could wear.
true. When you're wearing them underneath a flannel or a button-up, they kind of mimic a scoop tee, as if you were wearing a scoop tee underneath.
That's exactly
gave me
the
an idea.
reason why I do wear tank tops underneath flannels.
Another big man tip, the hockey jerseys, man. These are made for the big dudes.
Yes.
Hockey jerseys in general, you gotta have the pads underneath and whatnot. And so when you put on a hockey jersey, it's just gonna drape over you. But Johnny, he already got built-in pads.
They call me Young Bowser, okay? We've been talking a lot about the do's in springtime. I'm gonna talk about the don'ts in springtime. Beanies.
Oh, beanies.
Guys, instead of doing the beanies, maybe try some I don't know, a trucker hat.
Bucket hat.
Bucket hat.
Trucker hat.
The Bape trucker hats are pretty in right now. I feel like if you wear the beanie, it's like you're almost trying to hold on to winter too much.
Yeah.
This is the right type of fedora, right? This is that, that
Future.
The future type fedora. But over here, you might look like you're about to go run through Little House on the Prairie or something.
Yo, another do in the springtime, I feel like these camp hats are always kind of in. It's kind of gives you that casual, you're not too serious. You don't have to match it with your outfit. Just throw it on.
For me personally, I don't think my head shape allows me to wear something like this. It's too flat.
I did a video about it, man.
Oh, that's right.
Perfect head shapes for certain hats. And if you got a wide face or a wide head,
stay away from the camp
stay away
hats.
from. We got the runner section right here. These are always good because if you're gonna wear those taper pants at the bottom and show the show the ankles, these are always gonna be good right here. You got the A6. They got the all cool gray colorway right here.
Keeping in the lines with the runners, Air Max 1s. This is a pair that I actually got recently, and I definitely see myself wearing this all summer long.
And they're not too expensive too.
Low cut, silhouette, classic shoe. I feel like complements any outfit in the springtime.
For me, the 6-inch Timberlands, one of my favorite shoes to wear. The colorway is always good to wear with some dark selvage denim. I just love these shoes, man. All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to our outfits, we are not ready for spring, all right? Let's go throughout this store right now. Pick out a couple items that you feel would be necessary for spring to kind of start off your wardrobe right, because I know my wardrobe looking crazy like winter right now, so.
Let's just say my wardrobe look like I'm sweating a lot.
All right, man.
What'd you guys get?
I feel like for me, I had to get the tank top, man. You can kind of wear it with or without a layer. So tank top was a good choice for the spring. You had to go with the classic low top silhouette.
All right, guys, for me, I chose the jersey, man. Just the fact that it's a little bit
like
more.
that jersey.
I do like the jersey,
I feel like, you know, he can't pull off the soccer jersey, so he has to get the hockey jersey.
And then the shoes that I got to go with
Hey,
it.
those are
Something
dope.
like this, you know what I mean? A little bit more subtle off-white, so it's not just an all-white pair of Air Max 1s.
So what I picked out was this newly tapered tech fleece,
Yeah.
and then I brought these out because I feel like, you know, this is kind of subtle, gray, you know, it could go in either direction. All right, guys, so what it basically came down to for the springtime, you know, you gotta stay comfortable. It could get hot, it could get cold. You definitely wanna wear those colors that are gonna pop.
Remember, spring isn't summer, so I feel like you are going to hit those cold nights. So you definitely do want to kind of think how you're gonna wear it, what you're gonna wear, and then material.
All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Thanks for checking out that video on spring shopping with us, and until next time, we out.
Peace.
All right, guys, thank you for checking out that video. Make sure you check out this video. Also, watch this video. Leave down in the comments below some other items that are good for spring. And thanks for checking out that video on spring shopping. And until next time, we out. Peace.